where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Emily.
And I'm Paul. It's so good to be here with all of you today. Emily, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Paul. Thanks for asking. Super excited for today's topic. How about you? Are you ready to talk about some amazing English?
Absolutely, Emily. Always ready. And yes, today's topic is super important for everyone learning English. Before we dive in, can we ask our wonderful listeners for a small favor?
Of course. Please, everyone, if you enjoy our podcasts and find them helpful, make sure to subscribe. It really helps us a lot.
Yes, and don't forget to hit that like button. Give us a big thumbs up if you're ready to unlock your English. And please share this episode with your friends who are also learning English. The more, the merrier.
Exactly. Sharing is caring. Now, for today's episode, we're going to talk about something fundamental: mastering daily use sentences. This is key, isn't it, Paul?
It really is, Emily. Daily use sentences are the backbone of everyday conversation. They are the phrases we use without thinking every single day. Things like, "How are you?" or "Excuse me."
Yes, it's not just about knowing individual words, but how those words fit together to make sense in real-life situations. So often, learners focus on vocabulary lists, but then they can't put the words into a natural sentence.
That's a common struggle. They might know hello and good, but not hello, how are you as a complete unit. It's like having all the bricks, but not knowing how to build the wall.
So, why are daily use sentences so important? Paul, what do you think is the biggest benefit of mastering them?
Well, for me, the biggest benefit is confidence. When you know these sentences, you feel more comfortable speaking. You don't have to translate every word in your head. It just flows.
Yes, that's so true. It builds fluency. You sound more natural, and you can participate in conversations much more easily. Imagine trying to order food without knowing common phrases like, "Can I have?" or "I'd like."
It would be very difficult. You'd be pointing at things. And it's not just about simple exchanges. It's also about understanding. When someone asks you, "How's it going?" you immediately know they are asking about your day, not about how something is moving.
Exactly. These sentences are like little pre-packaged units of meaning, and they cover so many everyday situations, from greetings to asking for help.
So, Emily, what are some of the common struggles or mistakes you see people make when trying to learn these daily sentences?
Good question, Paul. One common mistake is trying to translate directly from their native language. English often has different sentence structures or common expressions that don't translate word for word.
Yes. For example, in some languages, you might say, "I have hunger," instead of "I am hungry." If you translate directly, you might sound a little bit different.
Yes, a little bit. Another one is memorizing lists without context. You can have a list of 100 sentences, but if you don't know when or how to use them, they aren't very useful.
That's a big one. It's like learning to drive by just reading the car's manual. You need to actually drive the car. And also, I think some people worry too much about perfection. They want to say everything perfectly from the start.
Oh, absolutely. They get stuck trying to form the perfect sentence and then don't say anything at all. But daily sentences are about communication, not perfection. A small mistake is totally fine as long as you are understood.
Precisely. And some learners might also struggle with pronunciation or intonation. The same sentence can sound very different depending on how you say it. You're welcome can be warm or sarcastic.
That's true. It adds another layer. But with daily use sentences, you learn the whole package, the words, the grammar, and often the common way it's spoken.
So, how can our listeners overcome these struggles and really master daily use sentences? Emily, what's your first tip?
My first big tip is immersion. Surround yourself with English as much as possible. Listen to podcasts like ours, watch movies or TV shows in English, listen to English music. The more you hear these sentences, the more natural they become.
Yes, immersion is fantastic. Even if you don't understand every word, your brain starts to pick up on patterns and common phrases. You start to feel how the language works.
Exactly. And related to that, my next tip is repetition. Hear a sentence you like? Repeat it. Say it out loud. Repeat it many, many times. Don't be shy.
Repetition is so powerful. It helps ingrain the sentence in your memory and makes it easier to recall when you need it, like practicing a song. And connected to that, I suggest mimicry. Try to imitate native speakers. Pay attention to their rhythm, their speed, their intonation.
Ooh, mimicry is amazing. It helps with pronunciation and naturalness. You're not just saying the words, you're saying them like a native speaker would. It's like acting out the sentences.
Yes, exactly. And another practical tip is to keep a language journal. When you hear a new daily use sentence that you like or find useful, write it down. Write down the sentence and maybe a small note about when or how you can use it.
A language journal is a brilliant idea. It makes the learning active. You're not just passively listening. And then for memorization, flashcards are super helpful. Put the English sentence on one side and maybe a simple picture or a situation on the other.
Flashcards are classics for a reason. They work. And to make flashcards even more effective, use spaced repetition. This is a technique where you review the flashcards at increasing intervals. It's a very smart way to move information from short-term to long-term memory.
Oh, spaced repetition is like magic. It makes sure you don't forget things. And finally, for mastering, you absolutely need real conversation practice. Find a language partner, join an English conversation group, or even talk to yourself in the mirror.
Yes, real conversation practice is where all the learning comes together. It's where you use the sentences. It's okay to make mistakes. That's how you learn and improve. Don't be afraid to try.
That's the most important thing. Don't be afraid. Every native speaker made mistakes when they were little. That's how we learn our own language.
Now, let's talk about some specific categories of daily use sentences. These are the building blocks of everyday communication. Emily, where should we start?
Let's start with the very basics, greetings and introductions. These are the first sentences you use when you meet someone. Simple ones like, hello, or hi, how are you?
And the responses, I'm good, thanks, or I'm doing well, and you? And then for introductions, my name is Paul, or nice to meet you.
And a common response to nice to meet you is nice to meet you too. See how they come in pairs? It's like learning a little dance.
Next, let's talk about asking for information. This is super useful in so many situations. For example, where is the bathroom? Or what time is it?
Yes, or how much does it cost if you're shopping? Or can you tell me where the nearest bus stop is? These sentences help you navigate the world.
And for more general information, what do you mean? Or could you explain that? Are very helpful.
Moving on, we have making requests and offers. This is about asking for things politely or offering help. For requests, could you please pass the salt? Or can I borrow your pen?
And offers? Can I help you? Or would you like some coffee? Or let me know if you need anything. These phrases make you sound kind and helpful.
They really do. Being polite with phrases like please and thank you is so important in English.
Next up is expressing opinions and agreeing or disagreeing. This is when you want to share your thoughts. For expressing opinions, you can say, I think it's a good idea. Or, in my opinion, that's not right.
And for agreeing, I agree with you. Or, that's a good point. Or, exactly. And for disagreeing politely, I'm not sure about that. Or, I see your point, but I think it could be different.
It's important to learn how to disagree politely in English, rather than sounding too direct. I don't think so is often softer than just saying no.
Absolutely. And then we have expressing gratitude and apologizing. Super important for social interactions. Thank you so much. Or, I really appreciate it.
And you're welcome, or no problem, as responses. For apologizing, I'm sorry, or I apologize for the delay.
And for small apologies, excuse me when you bump into someone or want to get someone's attention.
Let's talk about making small talk. This is those short, friendly conversations you have with people you don't know very well, or at the start of a meeting. Things like, how's the weather? Or, did you have a good weekend?
Yes, or what do you do if you're trying to get to know someone new? Small talk helps break the ice and make people feel comfortable.
And responses like, it's lovely weather, isn't it? Or, yes, I had a great weekend. Thanks.
A very practical category is ordering food and drinks. Everyone needs to eat, right? Phrases like, can I get a coffee, please? Or, I'd like the chicken salad.
And for here or to go, if you're getting takeout. Or, could I see the menu? And when you're done, the bill, please. Or, can I pay now?
Yes, these are essential for traveling, or even just going to a local cafe.
Then there's asking for help. This is when you need assistance. Could you help me, please? Or, I need some help with this.
Or, if you're lost, can you give me directions? Or, I'm lost. Can you help me find? These are lifesavers.
How about making suggestions and recommendations? This is when you want to propose an idea or suggest something to do. How about we go for a walk? Or maybe we could try that new restaurant.
Yes. Or, I recommend the pasta here. It's delicious. Or, you should visit the museum. It's very interesting.
Next, a very specific and useful one. checking into a hotel. If you travel, these are essential. I have a reservation under the name, or do you have any rooms available?
And what time is checkout? Or is breakfast included? These make your stay much smoother.
And finally, a serious but important category, dealing with emergencies. Hopefully, you won't need these, but it's good to know them. Help is the most basic. Or call the police.
Yes, and I need a doctor. Or is there a hospital nearby? Knowing these can be very important in a difficult situation. Stay calm and try to use these phrases. Wow, Paul, we covered so many useful categories and sentences today. I hope our listeners are feeling inspired.
I really hope so too, Emily. Remember, mastering daily use sentences is a journey, not a race. Start small, practice consistently, and don't be afraid to use what you learn.
Yes, every little bit of practice helps. Try to use one new sentence every day, or try to notice one new sentence every day when you're listening to English.
Exactly. The more you use them, the more natural they become. And soon, you'll be speaking English with much more ease and confidence.
That's the goal. So, to all our amazing listeners, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, thank you for listening. And please, if you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, remember to subscribe to our channel.
And give us a big thumbs up by hitting that like button. It helps us reach more people who want to learn English.
And we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and tell us, what is your favorite daily use sentence in English? Or what sentence do you find most useful?
Yes, let us know in the comments. We love reading your feedback. Your suggestions help us make better podcasts for you.
So, until next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep smiling.
See you next time, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.